The starting lineup for the visiting Memphis.
Richard, this should be an interesting game. Both teams boast a lot of depth and could try out some very creative lineups tonight.
Yeah, and it's whatever it takes to break the other team. It's about playing chess out there, and so there's going to be a lot of different moves. I can't wait to see what the coaches pull out.
Yeah, the adjustment's a fascinating part of the NBA. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Then there's John Morant. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama in at the 4. Morris. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Zubac kicks to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Aldama with the rebound.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Morant passes to Brooks. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Clippers. Morris outside. Outside Jackson. And here's Leonard for 3. Cans it from downtown.
That's the efficiency you want to see from Jackson, using his poise and vision to make a play.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Here's Jackson, following the basket by John Morant. Jackson kicks to Morris. Puts one up from 19. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. And so we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Okay, David, much appreciated. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far, but Memphis, these boys will outwork you, and in some ways it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
Takes a 3, and the 3 ball is good.
And dangerous in that catch and shoot game. In fact, anytime Morris can square up, he's a lot more consistent.
Bane passes to Morant. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Jackson kicks to George. Back to Jackson.
2 minutes remaining.
Driving the lane. Zubac finds Morris. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Bane. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. Jackson misses. For Memphis, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Pass to Aldama. Stolen by Jackson. Leonard attacking the dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
A superstar who really kind of keeps to himself. Leonard truly leads by example, and it's produced titles.
Now here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes. Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Bane passes to Morant. And it's Brooks at the elbow. Back to Morant. Just 4 to shoot. Over Morris. And it's Morant missing.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Leonard against Brooks. And George kicks to Morris. Back to George. Beyond the arc. That one doesn't drop. Paul George with the steal. Inside. And that one is good from Zubac.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
That will count. And that one released in time, but no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Clippers lead by 4. And we'll get the second quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And then there's Steven Adams. Then it's Brooks. And it's Aldama at the power forward.
And a guy with more of a mid-range game. Morris can still jack it up from deep if you give him enough space and time.
Bane passes to Morant. From the arc. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Leonard kicks to Jackson. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Morris passes to Jackson. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
Here's Aldama. Out to Morant. Leonard with the steal. Pass to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Morant outside. Just 5 on the clock. It's good.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. Richard, safe to say you were a pretty good defender in your day, so tell me, who was the most difficult player you had to defend?
I've had to guard some of the best scorers in NBA history. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, but there is nobody like Kevin Durant. His height, his skill set. KD is probably the most unguardable player we've ever seen.
All Hall of Famers. Wow. Jackson finds Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Check out the vision from Jackson. Doesn't have to make the flashy play, just wants to make the right play.
Morant passes to Bane. That's tipped. Jackson against Morant. Passes it to Aldama. And another miss by Memphis. Los Angeles leading by 7. Morris, left side. Back to Jackson. George looking around. Outside Jackson. Shoots. And again, the Clippers good for 2. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Morant kicks to Bane.
2 minutes remaining.
No good that time. And the Clippers will go the other way with it.
Amazing that Bane fell to the last pick in the first round in 2020. You look at his size, the strength, the range on his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
We also love that Bane absolutely puts in the work.
Oh, high effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be on both ends. What a bright future.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Morris outside. There's a minute left in the first half. No good from outside. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Here's Aldama. Over Morris. Aldama gets the bucket.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Jackson kicks to Leonard. From 20 feet out. Grizzlies with the rebound. Aldama's got his fourth rebound in this one. Morant dishes to Brooks. Morant scanning the floor. The offensive rebound. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brooks outside. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Jackson with it. From deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. All right, thank you, David. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Wall and Powell are the guard set. Robert Covington out there with Batum, and it's man in at the 3 spot. Powell, no one around him. Off target from 3-point range. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Wall passes to Covington. Outside for Batum. Here's man, defended by Jones. Wall wide open. No good with the triple. And for Memphis, they're shooting 47%, pretty solid. And there's the pass to Jones. Some nice passing there by Memphis. To the left wing. Here's Conshaw. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. All with it, working on Jones. Covington. Here's man. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Outside, Jones. Defended by Batum. Outside, Williams. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
A jump ball.
Up the floor, here's Covington. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Covington's got the first bucket of the third here for the Clippers. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Conchar. Offline with his three. Los Angeles leading by 10. Right side, Covington. Outside, Batum. Outside, Wall. The three. Can't hit that one. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Outside, Batum. And he gets it to go.
And a high percentage look there is what Batum was after. He goes inside and makes it happen.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. On the wing, Williams for three. And with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Covington passes to Mann. Outside for Batum. No one near him. That one a little long.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Pass to Concho. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
Those 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Memphis. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Clippers leading by 10. Wall looking for an opening. On the wing, Batum. The Clippers rebound. Covington finds Powell. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Memphis is getting blank from 3-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Williams can't get it to go. And Los Angeles guys shooting around 41% on the night. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
You know, he should know better. A pass like that is going to wind up as a turnover more often than not.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Here's Jackson, and he banks in the layup. Jackson's got 8.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Now, here's Morant for 3. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. The Grizzlies trail by 10 on the court for Memphis to start the 4th. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Then it's Morant. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama in at the 4 spot. Adams with the screen on Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Kick out to Adams. Bain for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Jackson looking it over. In the corner, George with it. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Morant. And Jackson throws it down hard.
It's easy to forget about Jackson's bunnies, but he's more than happy to remind you.
There's Morant. There's the lob to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
And ball goes up and Adams comes down. The anticipation skills, knows where to be to finish that play.
Outside for George. And George with the stuff.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Morant against Jackson. And a wide open look for Bain. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Los Angeles leading by 12. Pass to Jackson. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Outside, Bain. Adams outside. Memphis moving it around. There's the pick. Bain for three. Hits it from three-point range. Bain's got it back down to within single digits for Memphis.
That is just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Jackson passes to Zubac. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
First team.
Leonard against Brooks. Jackson has the open look. Off target from outside. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Left side, Bain. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
George against Bain. George passes to Leonard. Over Brooks. And it's off the back rim. No good. Memphis has gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Kicks it to Morant. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
That's good from Morant.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Jackson against Morant. Now, here is Morris. He dishes it to Jackson. 5 to shoot. Outside for George. Los Angeles with another miss. Now the Grizzlies with it. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Down low. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's George. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bain against Jackson. Bain kicks to Morant. On the wing, Brooks. And another miss by Memphis. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Jackson against Morant. Out to Morris. Launches a 3. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And the Clippers lead by 6.
And that's a clutch bucket by Morris, showing the team they can count on him down the stretch.
On the wing, Brooks. This is it to Aldama. Adams with the screen on George. Payne for 3. He is hauled in by Paul George. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Outside Jackson with the drive. Out to Morris. Stolen by Brooks. Shot from the top of the key. So the Clippers with the win. It was up for grabs, right? All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
go.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the 3. Now here's Towns. Back to Russell. 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. And there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubac. That's his first foul of the game.
First team.
George against Edwards. To the middle. Zubac with the steal. And it's Jackson on the take. Leonard for 3. Minnesota with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Woo! The whole arena felt that. Towns can just be merciless on offense.
Jackson, the pass to Morris. Back to Jackson. Leonard for 3. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter. Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Now here's Anderson. Pass to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Rudy's showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
George against Edwards. Kicks it out to Jackson. This one for 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. Soft touch off the glass.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Jackson against Russell. Morris sets a screen. Jackson, the pass to Morris. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal.
It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. Both free throws good from Morris. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Over to the wing. Anderson against Leonard. Anderson passes to Gobert. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Jackson, the pass to Leonard. On the take. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Now here's Edwards. Towns for 3. Paul George pulls down the board.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Jackson finds Zubac. Out to Leonard. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Here's Towns. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Morris passes to Zubac. And some solid defense from Towns. The Timberwolves trail. To the paint. Stolen by Jackson. Edwards against Leonard. Pass to George. And George with the jam.
I mean, he is explosive with his leaping ability. Paul George is well versed in finishing above the rim.
Now here's Russell. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Towns. Rebound by the Clippers.
Walking foul called on Kyle Anderson. First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Kicks it to George. Morris sets a screen. George passes to Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
We know about George's ability as a scorer, but he's also unselfish and a skilled playmaker.
Oh, Morris with a steal. George outside. Jackson outside. Back to George. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Russell.
You know, no one produces like Paul George does. He elevates your team's abilities in any situation.
George hits them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Outside Russell. Oh, they need this. And it's in. Oh, nails the buzzer beater. Are you kidding?
And credit him for understanding.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back with you shortly. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers?
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
On the court for Minnesota, Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Russell in at the 1. Outside, Anderson. Pass to Towns. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Smitty, recently it seems like mid-range shooting is making something of a comeback. More guys taking shots from that area.
And B.A., I am so happy. There's nothing wrong with the mid-range game. Some stars have proven it's a viable method, even in the three-point focused modern game. And for the moment, defenses aren't always prepared to deal with it.
Morris down low. Towns on him. Jackson, pass to Morris. And yep, it's good. Morris has got 6.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Outside Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Gobert. Outside Anderson. Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Zubac. And grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A., after dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Russell. That one is off. And Los Angeles the other way now. Inside. Leonard finds Morris. Back to Leonard. Over Gobert. Leonard can't get it to go.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
To the left wing. Here's Anderson. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Out to Leonard from deep. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. To the inside. Jackson gets the bucket. And now it's an 11-point Clipper lead.
Nice pass by Kawhi Leonard. You can tell he's been working on his playmaking.
Russell, the pass to Anderson. Russell against Jackson. Back to Anderson. Right side Edwards. Here's Gobert. It's rebounded by Zubats.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Leonard passes to Jackson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
The defense having to respect Jackson's outside game. That opened up things for him in the inside.
Russell from outside. Rebound by the Clippers. Up top, Jackson, guarded by Russell. Leonard passes to Zubats, and stolen by Gobert. Fast break, Minnesota, and he lobs it up, and it's Towns with the power finish.
An active score. Wow. I mean, Towns understands that his team looks to him to help shoulder the offensive load.
Morris outside. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Leonard left side. The kick out to Morris. Fires for 3. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Morris has got 9.
Great work collapsing the defense, then kicking it out.
The 3 from Russell. Can't get it to drop. George outside. The 3 ball. That shot no good. And we finished off one half of play. The Clippers on top. They lead by 12. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Marcus Morris making an impact in this one.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. Terrence Mann is out there with Nicholas Batum. And it's Covington in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. McDaniels from long range. Powell pulls it in. Los Angeles has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. And Powell with the stuff.
Attacking the rim with aggression. Norman Powell putting pressure on the interior D with his driving and finishing abilities.
Here's McLaughlin. Wall covering. The ball's knocked loose. Lets it go from 11. Reed. It's good on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Outside Wall. Pass to Powell. Back to Wall. Out to Powell from behind the arc. That shot off the mark. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Here's Prince. Tries again. The shake. And that one is hammered home.
Not just hanging out on the perimeter. Prince showing his versatility and can challenge you at the rim.
Out to the right wing. Ball for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Reed with it. Guarded by Covington. High post Reed. Working on Covington. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Noel. 3-pointer. It doesn't go for him. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Mann. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed.
Foul to the finger. Jalen Grant. First personal foul. First team foul.
Tries to keep it alive. The dive for the ball. Out of bounds. The Clippers will keep possession. And so here are the Clippers. And Powell with the stuff.
Beautiful dime from Covington. He doesn't hesitate to share the ball.
The Timberwolves have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Pass to Noel. Here's McLaughlin. Prince down low. Guarded by Batum. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Prince. Oh, Covington with a block.
All over, guys. I like watching Covington be a pest on the defensive end.
Ball for 3. Second shot opportunity. Oh, and Reed with a block. And he gets it back. Batum gets the bucket.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
The Timberwolves shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Here's McLaughlin. Wall covering. Pass to Prince. And here's McDaniels. Back to Prince. Here's Noel. Here's Prince. Now covers. Oh, Covington with a block. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Los Angeles has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Wall, the pass to Batum. The kick out to Wall. Back to Batum. Pass to Wall. Misses off the left iron. And here's Minnesota now. 15-point game. Here's Prince on the wing. Noel. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Reed. Batum pulls it in. The Clippers have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Lets it go from deep. Man, misses. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And he lobs it up top. And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Russell against Jackson. Out to Leonard. George for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. He got it up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline.
Your Clippers. 37. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Anderson in at the small forward position. Up top, Morris. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And the second free throw is good. Here's Edwards. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Towns. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Right side Anderson. And stolen by Leonard.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
And it's Gobert penetrating. Edwards for three. He can't get that one to fall. And Los Angeles the other way now. And stolen by Gobert. Down low. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubats with it. Russell covering. Zubats passes to Jackson. Leonard outside. Shoots over Anderson. Shot by Leonard, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. The kick out to Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
They get it again. Zubats. Back to Jackson. Pass to Zubats. It's George on the wing. 4 on the clock. There's the triple. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Minnesota shooting at about 34% here in this game. Outside Edwards. Russell from outside. Edwards against George. Towns passes to Edwards. Goes back up. An easy 2 on the layup.
Aggressive play by Towns on the glass, recapturing possession so he could take it right back up.
Russell against Jackson. And Gobert with a block. Now Anderson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Not explosive at all. Kyle Anderson is crafty. Nice play to draw the foul.
He does not get the second one. The Clippers have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Zubats with a screen on Russell. Up top, Morris. Covered by Towns.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
Here's Edwards. Outside for Russell. Towns against Morris to the middle. Zubats with the steal. And it's the Clippers on the break. Leonard for 3. Fires in the triple. And the Clippers lead by 15.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Los Angeles has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Clippers.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Kawhi Leonard.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
And the layup is good off the glass.
The aggressive move by Russell. He's got the deep bag of tricks. So tough to stop.
Jackson, the pass to Leonard. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Anderson for 3. He buries it from 3.
Coming back with a 3 of his own, Kyle Anderson adjusts his game to rise to the level of competition.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
Jackson outside. From deep three-point range. Off on that one. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
say does that star-spangled
And we've got a game that's sure to be a crowd pleaser, Greg. Two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack, and this kind of matchup comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all 4 quarters.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the 1 spot. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Pass to Brooks. Morant outside. Buries the long range. Jumper.
Now that is impressive. It's clear Morant has made the effort to keep expanding his range.
Now, here is Russell. Out to Edwards. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Payne who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit. Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs. Now here's Morant. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Morant against Russell. Morant passes to Brooks. Adams right side. Back to Brooks. Clock at 4. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. And Towns throws it down.
Well, don't sleep on the foot speed of Karl Anthony Towns. He's a factor in transition.
Morant drives in. And the pass to Brooks. Memphis moving that ball around. Puts it up. And that one's good. Morant's got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Russell finds Anderson. Edwards with it. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
Morant against Russell. Now, here's Payne. He's guarded closely, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thank you, David. Here's Payne after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Morant, that's for 2, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Russell with the 3. Aldama with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant with it. Down low. There's 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. And Adams kicks to Bain. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Timberwolves leading by 3. Edwards looking it over. And that one hits back iron.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Russell passes to Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Timberwolves on top. They lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies. Good dance.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And then there's Steven Adams. Then it's Brooks. And it's Aldama in at the power forward position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Adams with it. Now defended by Gobert. Out to Brooks. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Right side Towns. Russell. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns entered the league as a force in scoring the basketball. Now he's honing his passing skills.
Morant passes to Bain. Anderson against Brooks. Bain looking around. Back to Brooks. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Out to Edwards. Stolen away. To the inside. And Morant throws it down.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
Outside Russell. The kick out to Anderson. Outside Towns. Outside Edwards. The rebound by Steven Adams. It's stolen by Gobert, and he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Russell kicks to Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Evaluating recent attempts, Doris, to create super teams. They haven't quite worked out as planned, have they?
What we understand now is the game isn't played on paper. So many things go into winning. Chemistry, health, and if you risk your future trying to put together a super team with no consideration for what comes next, that can be problematic. What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
Bain passes to Morant. Bain against Edwards. Back to Bain. Into the lane. That one misses. Gobert with the defensive effort. Here's Russell. That one doesn't drop. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Adams outside. Outside, Bain to the middle. Here's Morant. Nice D from Russell.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
For three, Edwards.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
Well, you love the aggressiveness D'Angelo Russell plays with. This guy basically dares the defense, make a play on me here.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
Bain against Edwards. Brooks with no one around. Can't nail the jumper. Minnesota leading by 5. This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell is his commitment to work. Though he's played for a couple of teams, this guy brings it every day.
A 3 from Anderson. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Well, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Morant against Russell. Towns with the steal. The drive by Gobert. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Gobert. Towns has got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
For Memphis, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Morant's got 13.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Russell kicks to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert emphatically finishes that one. Nicely done.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
On the court for Minnesota, Taurean Prince is out there with Reed. Then there's McDaniels, and it's McLaughlin in at the point guard position. Just 3 to shoot. The shot by McDaniels, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Minnesota leading by 3. Here's McLaughlin. Over to the wing. Here's Here's Noel, and that one is stuffed right through.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
At the top of the key, Williams. No good on the three. The Timberwolves shooting 43% from the floor. McDaniels dishes to Prince. Pass to Noel. Fires for three. Sinks the triple. Noel's got 5 points so far.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
Here's Tillman. They grab their own miss. Pass to Concho. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Kicks to McDaniels. Pass to McLaughlin. The Grizzlies pull it in. On the wing, Williams. McDaniels defending.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Timberwolves leading by 4. Here's McLaughlin. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. There's the pass to Noel. Prince outside. Shoots from 12. That one a little long. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Passes it to Concho. Outside Jones. Pass to Concho. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Noel. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the third. Back to Jones. Fires from the wing. It's hauled in by Noel.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
From deep, Prince. He doesn't hit that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Timberwolves leading by 6. Inside. Here's Conchar. McDaniels defending. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Prince. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Tries again. Reed with the block. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Gobert with the block.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
It's stolen by Jones. 2 on the clock. There's Tillman. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Grizzlies have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
Line for your Grizzlies. Xavier Tillman. 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Minnesota on top. They're up by 5. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies Youth Dance.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Then it's Morant. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama in at the power forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. It's stolen by Gobert. Edwards passes to Russell. Here's Gobert. Adams defending. Here's Russell. Lays it up off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 7. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Minnesota.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this run. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
Russell passes to Edwards. Back to Russell. Out to Edwards. Here's the 3. Brooks grabs the board.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Bain passes to Adams, and there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it.
Boy, when he is contesting shots, you see the potential on the defensive end for Anthony Edwards.
Oh, trying for it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bain. Edwards passes to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Right side Russell. 4 on the clock.
And superb job by Morant there, making sure to contest without fouling. That's how you play defense.
Adams right side. Back to Bain. The dish to Adams. Pass to Bain. Brooks kicks to Bain. Puts it up from 15. Here's Adams. Now the pass to Brooks. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Here's Aldama. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
It's Edwards on the wing. Lets it go with the 3. Here's Russell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Steven Adams picks one up.
It takes discipline to stay down on the pump fake, and D'Angelo Russell enjoys using it to get that defender committed.
And he sinks the second. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Here's Morant. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Russell against Morant. Russell looking around. Shoots over Morant. Another miss by Minnesota.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And wow, what a time to tie this game up, guys.
Incredible fortitude to bounce back like this. I think we're setting up for an awesome finish.
And here we go. Fast break and Morant's got it. Passes it to Bain. Out to Morant. Adams outside. 5 to shoot. It's Brooks on the wing. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Right side, Russell. Money!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Up top, Morant. He's guarded by Russell.
Huge shot from Morant. Wow. You see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
Morant, no good on the free throw. And so it's Minnesota with it. Here's Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Back to Edwards. Over to the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. Gobert. It falls!
Gobert is not fazed by these moments. He wants to be the man.
Russell against Morant. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
You could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Live from the FedEx Forum. You're what? And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest.
Here we go.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the small forward.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Towns, the pass to Russell, to the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Brooks. Here's Morant. Makes it off the glass. Morant's got the lead up to 4 now for the Grizzlies.
The contact can't trip Morant up. He just glides past it and into his shot. And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
And finished off by Morant.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
The drive by Russell.
Wow, so quick on.
And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
Line for the Timberwolves, D'Angelo Russell, taking 2 shots.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch.
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
It's the first, and that brings them within 5. And so Russell hits them both.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Now here's Morant. Up top, Adams. Back to Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. A little over a minute and a half gone now here in overtime. To the wing right side. Back to Russell. The kick out to Towns. It's Morant with the drive. Pass to Bain. Pass to Aldama. Shot clock at 3. Back to Bain. Over Russell. Memphis the rebound.
And that long rebound just falls right back into their hands. That'll reset the shot clock.
To the paint. Morant with the steal. Here's Brooks. Morant left side. The pass to Aldama. Brooks outside. He kicks it to Morant. Feeds it to Adams. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. There's Russell with the 3. Aldama with the rebound. Passes it to Bain. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came up.
We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant.
Here we go.
I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point. Adams, the pass to Bain. They get the rebound. Pass to Aldama on the wing. Bain lets the three fly. The Clippers grab the miss. George with it. He's picked up by Bain. Kicks it to George from the arc. Here's Zubac. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room. Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Moran against Jackson. Got a piece of it. George outside to the paint. Leonard passes to Jackson. Out to Leonard. Moran against Jackson. Back to Leonard. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one.
You think about a rough moment in Kawhi Leonard's career that had to have come around 2021, that season-ending injury in the playoffs that kept him out of the entire 22 season.
6 on the shot clock. Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Well, that frame and strength, I think, sometimes will scare guys off. He gets right to the rim.
Leonard up top. Brooks defending. Kicks it to George. Back to Jackson. Shoots over Moran. And again, no good by the Clippers. Well, we're glad, though, that Leonard took the time to fully recover, Brent.
At BA, you have to prioritize your health as a player. Kawhi has had his scares throughout his career, but him being fully healthy is going to help him unleash his full game on any opponent. So getting him back to 100%, a priority for him and the team.
Here's Leonard. Kicks it out to Jackson. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Shot's good by Morant.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Zubac. Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Right side Moran. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep, Rick.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps when you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
Memphis on D. Jackson, pass to Zubac. Back to Jackson. Leonard outside. The 3. Adams grabs the miss. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Driving to the basket. Here's Aldama. Soft touch off the glass. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. George against Bain. And the jam by George.
Paul George, a swing player, and right there swinging on the rim.
Jackson against Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Jackson against Morant. Jackson pass to Zubac. To the middle. And stolen by Morant. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Here's Brooks. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Now here's Jackson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Not letting the defense knock him off balance. Reggie does a great job just being assertive.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Morant, the pass to Adams. Tries a 10-footer. Misses off the left iron. Leonard attacking. Pass to Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Well, go ahead and try to stop Kawhi Leonard, and he'll just move the ball to the open man.
And so it's Memphis leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's all due to their ability. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. Here's Morant. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Leonard can't get it to go. Memphis leading. Morant, the pass to Adams. Here's Aldama. The shot misses. And George with some nice D. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Here's Zubats. With the second effort, goes back up. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Aldama. That one is off. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Now here's Jackson. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Shot clock at 6. Leonard passes to Zubats. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Back to Brooks. To the right side. Here's Aldama. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Clippers have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter.
The standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of a game.
And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brent.
Yeah, BA, with all of that experience, he's able to switch on so many different guys, and he understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package.
Memphis on D. Jackson, right side. The 3 is up. Here's Zubats. They get it back. Kicks it out to Jackson. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Well, the Grizzlies shooting just 38% for this game so far. Pass to Aldama. On the wing, Brooks. To the inside. Aldama, no good. The Clippers trail. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
The kick out to Morris. Back to Jackson. Over Brooks. Jackson can't get it to go. And here's Memphis. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. To the wing on the left. Jackson against Morant. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer, Brooks. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Jackson left side. Morris passes to Jackson. There's 1:34 left in the second period. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And the foul on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul of the game.
13 foul.
Morant with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. 1:15 left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Bain. Deflected by George.
Well, in terms of wing defenders, PG might be in the top 5 in the league.
And it's Morris penetrating. And that one good. Morris has got his first 2 points.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Morris can't hit. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Morant with it. Paul George pulls down the board. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to Morris. It's blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bain. "17 seconds left in the second. Morris on the wing. The shake. And the layup is up and in.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Denied by Leonard.
And that's what you expect from one of the greatest defenders maybe this league has ever seen. Great play by Kawhi that time.
Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
John Conchar is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Xavier Tillman, and it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Just 3 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. Out to Powell. Back to Wall. Pass to Covington. Here's Mann. Williams defending. Mann misses. Memphis leading.
And Terrence Mann, after being a role player in his first couple of seasons, we're starting to see him get a larger chunk of duties for this team.
Here's Conchar, covered by Covington. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line on Robert Covington. And Brent Terrence Mann has embraced the added responsibility.
Yeah, he plays a great combination of the 2 and the 3 spot. And I just love the confidence that Terrence Mann is building, becoming more of a scorer and becoming more of an attack threat. He came in as a pass-first guy. Now he doesn't pass too many of those opportunities up.
The drive by Mann.
Grizzlies foul. First personal foul.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Grizzlies on D. Here's Wall. That's tipped. Well, Memphis shooting around 35% from the field so far. Out to the right wing. And there's a 3-second violation. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Inside. Here's Powell. And he banks in the layup.
And being that Wall is a point guard, it's his responsibility to facilitate. Just a terrific dime right there.
Jones against Wall. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Pass to man. Powell outside. The kick out to Wall. From outside, off the mark. The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. On the wing, Conchar. And Wall pulls it down. The Clippers have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. On the wing man. Batum in the post. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Powell in the post. He's against Tillman from 7 feet away. And it's Tillman with a rebound.
That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Wall against Jones. Back to Wall. Another shot. Ooh, it's stolen away. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Pass to Tillman. Shoots over Powell. Tillman misses. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Here's Covington. And the jam by Covington.
Those feel so good. Covington up there for a slam dunk.
Jones up top. Wall covering. To the left side wing. Back to Jones. Drops in the layup for 2.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Wall against Jones. Covington no good. For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Jones. On the wing, Conchar. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. The kick out to Williams. 6 to shoot. Drops in the 3. He's got 5. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's and a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. Wall and Powell is the backcourt duo. Robert Covington is out there with Nicholas Batum. And it's man in at small forward.
Now, Norman Powell settling in and understanding more and more of who he is at the professional level. He's a scorer, and he can shoot the three at a high clip.
And the Clippers making a change here. Zubats, he's checked in for Covington. Morris comes in for Batum. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Mann. And it's Jackson in for Wall. Banked it in off the glass.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
Powell against Morant. Out to Powell. Back to Jackson. Three-pointer. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Payne with it. Guarded now by Morris. Pass to Aldama. And there's the screen. And it's Morant off the drive. And the basket is good. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Jackson, pass to Leonard. Back to Jackson. Powell outside. Kicks it out to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Morris. And here's Zubats outside. Brooks with the rebound.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Here's Aldama. Knocked away. Leonard outside. Pass to Zubats. Brooks with it. Jackson in his pocket. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. And here's Morant outside. That one doesn't go. He's now 5 for 9 in this one. Here's Jackson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Brooks. And that one is stuffed right through.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Leonard for 3. Sinks it from distance.
He has the touch to do some damage from three-point distance.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Morant, the pass to Payne. Morant with it. Clock at 6. Back to Payne. Launches it. Doesn't go that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. Pass to Powell. Now here's Morris. Powell in the post. Brooks defending. That one's good from Powell. On the assist from Morris.
Powell can play with some power. Even at 6'3", 6'4", he's got a good base.
Outside Morant. Pass to Aldama. Back to Morant. Adams with the ball. Here's Aldama. They get it back. Outside Payne. Outside Morant. From downtown. Oh my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. That one on Morris. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
But we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Grizzlies.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Ja Morant.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
The three from Bane knocks down the triple.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Powell passes to Jackson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Powell brings a double. Bane, the pass to Adams. Here's Aldama. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Clippers ball.
And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior.
Standing 6'1", number 32.
Well, if you like free-flowing offenses that pile up the assist cart, you've come to the right place.
Tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's Jackson in a point.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Edwards kicks to Towns. Connects from three-point range.
You know, Karl Anthony Towns is a dangerous shooter from the perimeter, and it's this excellent shot selection that helps him be so efficient from there.
Now here's Jackson. Right side, Leonard. Morris looking over the floor. 5 on the clock. Towns with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. Anderson. And Anderson is right there.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Inside, Leonard with the steal. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
And how about the confidence right now from Jackson? Not bashful at attacking and drawing attention from there.
Both free throws good from Jackson. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Leonard attacking. Drops in the layup for 2.
He is a strong finisher with momentum behind him. You won't see Leonard lose his touch or balance on his drives.
Now, here is Russell. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Zubats. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Passes to Edwards. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Russell from long range. No good that time, and it's the Clippers taking it the other way. In the corner, George with it. Jackson up top. Here's Morris. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Deep 2 from Russell. Anderson dishes to Russell. And Anderson kicks to Russell. And they get it. Another miss by Minnesota. Clippers leading by 3. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Hits the three-point bomb.
I tell you, one thing Jackson has never lacked, confidence. I mean, when he gets a look, Reggie always believes his next shot will be his best one.
Edwards finds Russell. Up the live, Minnesota. Down low. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Now flying high and throwing down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Now, here is Morris. Jackson misses. Outside, Russell. Back to Gobert. Stolen by Zubats. Out to Morris. Clippers moving the ball around. Zubats with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Here's Leonard. And he uses the glass on the layup. Leonard's got 6 points.
Talk about someone who knows all the angles. Kawhi on the interior.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Russell with a wide open look. Off target from three-point range.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Jackson misses. It could go, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Clippers.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. Outside for George. Up again. It's good on the putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Jackson against Russell. Shoots it up. And Anderson has it in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Pulls from the top of the key. And the shot is long. Clippers leading by 5. George passes to Leonard. Outside for George. Off target with his 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's.
Oh, man!
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
George looking around. The Clippers get another chance here. 3-pointer. That one also a miss for him, just like the other 3 attempts this game. Edwards kicks to Russell. Edwards inside. Leonard's there. Outside Edwards. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 3-point game. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Outside, Russell shoots. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got rebound number 5 here tonight, and Jackson gets it to go.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Russell passes to Edwards.
2 minutes.
He feeds it to Gobert. Stolen by Zubats. It's George on the wing, defended by Anderson. Takes a 3, and another 3 for the Clippers. Clark, with the dramatic rise in 3-point shooting, do you think the league will ever experiment with a 4-point shot?
I don't think so, Kevin. That's a bit gimmicky for me, but I'm somewhat old school and traditional. I think you could maybe test it out somewhere, maybe in the All-Star game or the G-League. The league hasn't been shy about trying new things and seeing what works and what doesn't.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
A superstar who really kind of keeps to himself. Leonard truly leads by example, and it's produced titles.
On the wing, Morris. Leonard looking around. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
The kick out to Anderson. Back to Russell. To stop the run. The shot. That misses off the backboard.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
George way outside. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the dunk by Towns.
Well, easy does it, Towns is saying to himself. Forget about the threes right now. I'm going to go with the flush.
Jackson kicks to Morris. Outside for Jackson. In the corner, George with it. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Gobert. And so it's Los Angeles looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. Thanks for the great interview, David. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
They've got Taurean Prince. He's out there with McDaniel. And it's Noel in at the 2-guard spot. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Prince with a screen on Wall. McLaughlin, Batum with the steal. It's Powell with the drive. To the left wing. Here's Mann. McDaniel's defending. Mann passes to Batum. Here's Mann. Shoots over McDaniel. Just 2 to shoot. Batum inside the 3-point line. Top of the key jumper, no good. Pass to Noel. Wants to get it to Reed, and does. He kicks it to McDaniels. Back to Reed. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Driving in. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. To the inside. Here's Covington. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Covington is always looking to shoot the ball. I mean, which in turn forces defenders to get extra aggressive with him when he's going up with the shot.
And both free throws good for Covington. So it's the Timberwolves now. Here's McLaughlin. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Dishes it to Prince. Pass to McLaughlin. And Covington sends it back.
You know, you talk about Covington, and he's what you call a typical 3-and-D player. Has been that way most of his career.
Clippers leading by 13. Wall taking his time here. Powell kicks to Wall. To the middle. Here's Batum, and he lays it straight in. Batum's got his first bucket in this one.
Wall doing a really good job as the floor general, moving the pieces around to get his team a high-quality look.
Here's McLaughlin, covered by Wall. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Powell inside. Launches a 3, and Batum with the basket on the assist by Powell. Batum's got 5 now.
Batum is a great spot-up threat. He's quick to get it off, and the stroke is pure.
McLaughlin, the pass to Reed. This is his first free throw of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And that one falls for Reed.
At the line for 2.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Clippers leading by 16. Wall attacking. Outside Batum. The kick out to Wall. Man passes to Wall. Here's Man. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over McDaniel. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And they get it back. Back to Wall. Goes back up. With 1 on the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Clippers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Now, here is Russell. The pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Batum dishes the Wall. 54 seconds left in the third. It's Powell on the wing. Here's Man. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Timberwolves trail by 16. Now Russell. Out to Edwards. The 3. It's good from long range. Edwards got 5 points so far.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but sure looked good there.
Pass to Powell. The kick out to Wall. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Russell against Wall. Russell inside. Banked in off the glass. Russell's got his second basket.
Boy, you look at Russell repeatedly making plays around the rim. His imagination and creativity allow him to do so.
And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. Back to the action in just a minute. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson at the 1 spot. Russell kicks to Edwards from deep. Gobert trying to get open, and a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Clippers leading by 11. Morris with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. There's the 3. And Marcus Morris with the 3.
And a guy with more of a mid-range game. Morris can still jack it up from deep if you give him enough space and time.
Towns down low, covered by Morris. There's Russell with the 3. Rebound by the Clippers. They led by as many as 18 points. Morris passes to Leonard. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Towns.
Opponents are physical with Kawhi just about every game. But as forceful a player as he is, he just doesn't seem to mind one bit. And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Russell with it. Out left to the wing. Towns wide open. Offline with his three. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Morris with a screen on Towns. Los Angeles with another miss.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Jackson against Russell. 6 to shoot. Gobert down low. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Clippers leading by 16. Jackson deciding where to go with it. George against Edwards. Knocked loose. Leonard inside. Here's George going inside. Outside for Jackson. And the wide open shot from Morris. Offensive rebound. Towns with it. Guarded now by Morris. Edwards dishes to Gobert. Outside, Towns. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Hey guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Morris passes to Leonard. Back to Morris. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by Anderson. Outside, Russell trying to end the drought. Knocks down the 3-ball. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Outside Jackson. He dishes it to Morris. This one for 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Left side, Towns. Back to Anderson. Kicks to Russell. Over Jackson. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Outside Leonard. Outside Jackson. Back to Leonard. Morris outside. Kicks it out to Leonard. Fires from deep. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Anderson against Jackson. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
The corner 3 isn't a go-to yet for Edwards, but he was clearly feeling that shot.
So the Clippers with the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.
Oh, say does that
Hi, everybody. Time to get... And Allie, take it away.
Rudy Gobert has had his...
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Then it's Steven Adams. Then it's Dillon Brooks. And it's Aldama in at the 4 spot. And for Minnesota, Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. And these are two high-flying teams, Grant. Loads of athleticism on the floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there. You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Here's Russell. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Three-pointer. Hits the trifecta.
A volume three-point shooter. The coaching staff encourages Russell to fire away.
So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Let's go with a 3. 6 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Here's Morant. Down low. Here's Aldama. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Russell from outside to the middle. Nice move. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Russell's got 6.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Aldama. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 6. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. And here's Morant outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Morant's gone 1 for 3 on the night.
Every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Gobert no good. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Bain. Now here's Morant. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
Russell finds Edwards. The shot by Russell, no good. The Grizzlies have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Morant with it. Towns covering. That one goes in.
Working through the lane. Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Outside Russell. Knocks down the long J. 9 points in the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Morant. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Bain. Shot clock at 5. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Good.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
The open shot, Morant. Edwards pulls it in.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Inside. The layup falls.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
The Grizzlies have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Brooks against Anderson. Pass to Aldama. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Stolen by Russell.
That is how you deny entry. Great effort.
Edwards against Bane. Here's Russell. The shot no good. And Memphis taking it the other way now. Here's Morant. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Morant's got 6.
Guy's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now here's Russell. 9 points in the game. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Outside Morant. Outside Bane. Jacks up a 3. Can't hit that one. And so it's D'Angelo Russell making things happen for the Timberwolves. Punching for opportunity. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama in at the 4 slot. Shot clock at 3. Memphis needs to get off a shot from deep. Bane. Rebound Minnesota.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
To the left wing. Pass to Towns. Here's the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Brooks. And that one hits the back iron. Minnesota in the lead. And about Brooks becoming a staple in the middle of this lineup, Richard.
Plays the 2 and 3 positions on the floor and scores it really well. But most importantly, he's out there for his defensive effort and intensity. He is a versatile player that any team would love to have.
Russell against Morant. Pass to Aldama. Here's Adams. Left side Bane. And stolen by Edwards. And here they come. Here's Gobert. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Dillon Brooks.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
He misses the free throw. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far.
The defensive chops of Towns, able to use his length and timing to stifle shooters.
Brooks left side.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And here's Russell. 9 points in the game. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
Bane finds Morant. Back to Bane. Adams, the pass to Bain. 6 to shoot. Off target with the 3.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And here's Edwards outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And that one's good. Morant.
Welcoming any physicality on his way out. Morant enjoys that type of challenge.
Edwards against Bain. Kicks it out to Anderson. The 3. Kept alive by Minnesota. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Here's Morant out to the wing. Outside Bain. Brooks from outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Right side Russell. Pass to Gobert. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
46 seconds left to play in the half. Here's Edwards. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Edwards got 6.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Over to the left wing. Hey, from beyond the arc. And the basket by Aldama. 7 points in the game.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. That one falls. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Morant with it. 10 points for him. Pass to Aldama. Back to Morant. The 3 from Bain. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Timberwolves ahead, up by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You got to like what we're seeing from D'Angelo Russell.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Anderson in at the small forward position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Minnesota's shooting about 56% in this one. Here's McLaughlin. Driving inside. Here's McDaniels. Tipped away. Here's Reed. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Conchar. Count that bucket. Conchar's got his first points of the game. Here's McLaughlin. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Prince can't hit. Memphis trailing here. Williams in the post. Working on McDaniels. Pass to Conchar. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Outside McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. Here's Prince. And that one is hammered home.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him. Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
A slam dunk by Reed.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
For Memphis, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. From deep three-point range. Reed defending. Outside Jones. The three is up. And it's Noel with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. There's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul of the game. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. McDaniels can't hit. Memphis is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Conchar. That shot, no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. And stolen by Jones. It's a one-on-one situation. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Takes a 3.
Memphis foul. John Conchar. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's McLaughlin. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Clock at 6. To the inside. Here's Prince. The shot won't fall. Now Memphis takes it the other way. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
No good on the free throw.
Taking 2 shots.
And it's tied up with that one.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Pass to Tillman. 15 seconds left in the third. Here's Conchar. For the lead. Hits a 3-pointer. Konchar's got 8 here in this quarter.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 3. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. The Timberwolves trail. On the court for Memphis. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Then it's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama in at the 4. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That's his first foul. Grizzlies on D. Out left to the wing. Anderson finds Gobert. 5 to shoot. Towns for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. To the paint. Here's Moran. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the act.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies? And Morant drops them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Moran against Russell. Pulls it. Gets some space and buries the jumper.
Yeah, a high-profile scorer since high school. I mean, you have to be impressed with Russell's ability to generate points.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Adams against Gobert. Back to Moran. Three-pointer off the mark.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Here's Russell. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And now the Grizzlies on the run. And then Morant with the dunk.
He's got an elite combination of speed and athleticism. Morant, he is special when he gets out on the break, though.
Towns passes to Anderson. Back to Towns. This one for 3. And it's Bain with the rebound. Bain's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Moran. Anderson pulls it down.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Russell to pass to Towns. Brooks against Russell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
And what has made D'Lo a max player? He puts constant pressure on the defense.
Memphis leading. Outside Morant. To the left side wing. That shot missing. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Edwards, a pass to Russell. Inside. Here's Gobert. And a nice finish on the layup.
Huge bucket from Gobert, answering the call when his team needs it.
Outside Moran. Pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Oh, such a cool customer. You can count on Adams making the right play in pressure situations.
1:56 left in the game. Out to the right wing. An open look for Russell. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
Oh, and Russell loves to remind us that he has ice in his veins. Big time bucket.
Pass to Bain. Now Adams. Morant with it. 6 on the shot clock. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
Get this man the ball and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion. Man.
Russell, that's good. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bain. And here's Brooks. Here's Aldama. Here's Adams. Defended by Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Adams against Russell. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. The drive by Morant. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Anderson.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
And it's critical Morant steps up in the important points in the game. This is his time to shine.
Outside for Russell to tie it up. Anderson. Cash. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Morant off the drive. And it's good.
That is just absolutely ridiculous. Look, we talk about Morant having that it factor, and then he makes the biggest play of the night.
Now here's Edwards. To the middle. All alone. It's in. And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.